WNBA Finals game was absolutely rigged, and there is so much proof. What a terrible way to end this WNBA season. She at least jumps 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. She at least takes 4 steps.
Imagine you're Alana Smith. You're playing the game of your life in the WNBA Finals. The clock's winding down, you're up by 2. Then boom, the whistle blows. Foul on you. Game tied. Overtime. Championship slips away. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Now, imagine finding out later that the foul might not have even happened. That's the reality we're dealing with right now. And it's just the tip of the iceberg in this massive WNBA Finals controversy. Let's break it all down. You won't believe this. The Liberty got 25 free throws, the Lynx only 8.
Tells you guys the final free throw count at the end of the game. The Liberty shot 25 free throws and the Lynx shot only 8.
That's crazy, right? I mean, we're talking about a championship game here, and one team is getting 3 times as many chances at the line. It's like the refs had a favorite child or something. Let's break it down. The Liberty were basically living at the free throw line all game. Every other possession, it seemed like they were getting gifted points. It was like watching a game of HORSE, but only one team got to shoot. The Lynx players must have been wondering if they accidentally wore invisible jerseys or something. But here's where it gets wild. Every time the Lynx tried to build momentum, boom, whistle blows. It was like clockwork.
Come of arguably the most important game for the entire WNBA season, and you do not overturn this.
They'd string together a couple of baskets, start to feel that energy, and then bam! Foul called. Liberty at the line again. It's like the refs had a remote control for the Lynx's momentum, and they kept hitting pause. Imagine you're a Lynx player. You're playing your heart out, diving for loose balls, fighting through screens, but it feels like you're fighting the refs too.
WNBA Finals game was absolutely rigged, and there is so much proof. What a terrible way to end this WNBA season.
It's 5-on-5 on the court, but 8-on-5 when you count the officials. That's gotta mess with your head, right? You start second-guessing every move, afraid to even breathe on a Liberty player. Coach Cheryl Reeve was fuming. She straight up said the game was stolen from them.
Coach. I know all the headlines will be Reeve cries foul. Bring it on, right? Bring it on, because this shit was stolen from us.
That's not something coaches just throw around lightly. When you hear a pro coach use that word, you know something's seriously off. Reeve's not some rookie coach who doesn't know the ropes. She's been around the block, won championships. When she says something's fishy, people listen. You know what's even crazier? LeBron James and Damian Lillard were watching, and they couldn't stay quiet. We're talking about 2 of the biggest stars in the NBA, guys who've seen it all on the court. They're not usually the type to jump into WNBA controversies, but this was too much for them to ignore. LeBron tweeted, "I'm sorry, but that wasn't a foul. Let the damn players dictate the outcome."
LeBron James tweeted, he said, "I'm sorry, but that wasn't a foul. Let the damn players dictate the outcome of a close, battled, tested game."
To the point where even LeBron posted on X saying, "I'm sorry, but that wasn't a foul."
When the king speaks, the basketball world listens. And he wasn't mincing words. He saw what we all saw, a game that wasn't being decided by the players on the court. But wait, there's more. The real drama was just getting started. This free throw fiasco, it was just the appetizer. The main course of controversy was still to come. We're talking about a finish that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about basketball officiating. As the game wound down to its final moments, nobody could have predicted the storm that was about to hit. The free throw disparity was bad, sure, but what happened next? It took this whole situation from controversial to downright unbelievable. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into a finish that'll make your head spin. Remember when I said the real drama was just getting started? Well, buckle up, because what happened in the dying seconds of this game is going to make you question everything you thought you knew about basketball. Picture this. 5 seconds left. Liberty down by 2, and then chaos erupts. The ball goes to Breanna Stewart, the Liberty superstar. She's got the weight of New York on her shoulders. But hold up, did you see that? Stewart gets the ball and takes not 1, not 2, but 4, maybe even 5 steps without dribbling.
She at least jumps 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. She at least takes 4 steps.
That's traveling all day long in any playground across America. But the refs, silent as church mice. Stewart goes up for the shot and there's barely any contact. I mean, you'd see more contact in a game of tag. But suddenly the whistle blows. The entire arena freezes. Lynx fans are in disbelief, jaws on the floor. Liberty fans, they're holding their breath, not daring to believe their luck. The refs point to Alana Smith of the Lynx. Foul. 2 free throws coming up. Stewart, cool as a cucumber, steps to the line. The pressure's immense, but you wouldn't know it from her face. Swish. Swish. Both free throws are pure. Just like that, the game's tied. We're headed to overtime, folks. But here's where it gets really wild. As soon as the game ends, everyone's phones start blowing up. Replays are circulating faster than gossip in a small town. And guess what? It looks like there might not have been a foul at all. The contact was so minimal, you'd need a microscope to see it. The refs tried to explain it away, saying Smith wasn't in a legal guarding position.
Like slightly tapping the ball. Her body isn't touching Breanna Stewart. Her arm isn't touching Breanna Stewart. There was clearly 0 contact here.
Time, everyone's looking like, what? That was a foul? What foul?
But come on, when's the last time you heard that called in the final seconds of a championship game? It's like they pulled that one out of a rule book from 1920. Social media explodes. Fans are losing their minds. The WNBA is rigged clear as day! One tweet screams. Another yells, that is 100% not a foul on Alana Smith. The Caps Lock is getting a workout tonight, folks. But it's not just fans. The big guns are weighing in too. Damian Lillard, one of the NBA's coldest killers in clutch time, drops a bomb of a tweet. Refs called this game like they knew the assignment in the second half, boy. Ouch.
The refs called this game like they knew the assignment in the second half, boy. Great game.
When a pro like Lillard is calling out the refs, you know something's fishy. And just like that, the conspiracy theories start flying. Was this game rigged from the start? Did the league want a Liberty win to boost ratings? Was there some shadowy figure pulling strings behind the scenes? Look, controversial calls in playoff games aren't new. We've seen it in the NBA, NFL, you name it. But this feels different. The free throw disparity, the missed travel, the phantom foul, it's all adding up to something that doesn't sit right. One thing's for sure, this game will be talked about for years to come. It's the kind of controversy that makes sports so captivating. The drama, the emotion, the what-ifs, but it also raises some serious questions about the integrity of the game we love. Is this really how we want our champions crowned? So, was this WNBA Finals rigged? We might never know for sure, but the controversy isn't going away anytime soon. The league's feeling the heat, and they're promising changes. Word is, they're looking to shake up the officiating and review process for next season. Coach Reeves even talking about bringing in a third party for challenged plays. That's huge!
We have got to change our challenge rules, and the officials doing the game should have a third party, because that was not a foul.
But here's the thing, will it be enough? This game's left a mark on the WNBA that won't fade easily. Fans, players, and coaches are all asking the same question. Can we trust what we're seeing on the court? It's a tough spot for a league that's trying to grow.